notorious for throwing these things on me right at the last minute. How do you follow that? You know, I get up here and I'm about the biggest ball bag you'll ever meet when you're speaking from your heart. Give me a second. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. I think I know everybody in here by now. My name's Jay Douglas. I'm Linda's husband. I was in the class ahead of you all, but I know a lot of you. A lot of those guys competed together. Hang on a second, I'll get it together. I gotta get past that video. Anyway, Linda asked me to introduce some very special guests that we have here this morning. I'm going to try to catch them all. First of all, we have Mr. and Mrs. Snodgrass, Jerrell and Donna here today. Jerrell's going to say a few words today to all of us. All of us know who he is. We don't have to, both of them, frankly. We have Kay Howard here with us today. It's Linda's lovely mother. We have Mrs. Gaylor, Kyle's lovely mother. Any other parents I miss? Thank you all for being here. It's an honor to have you. We're gonna move Jerrell up here in just a second, and let him say a few words. And I just want to kind of close out by saying it's been great seeing all of you. The class of '85. Thank you. John Castevens and I were sitting there last night. Of course, we're all hoarse over yelling to each other over the music for 3 days. But he made a comment to me. We were actually talking about Mary Jane's passing, and he said that changed our whole class. And he said it brought the whole class together. You can see that. Real evident. And all of us that were, impacted by that, it was huge. And so it's just really good to see all of you as close as you are. We had a great class in '84, great class in '85, and for me, for my heart, I kind of feel closer to your class than I did the '83 class, even though I was pretty involved with that much as well. So lots of great memories, lots of great friendships. It's really, everybody appreciates all of you making the effort to be here, because I know it's an effort for a lot of you. I think Jerrell asked me this morning on the drive over, who came the furthest, and I said, I think I heard somebody came from like Pennsylvania or something.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah, or Minnesota. Yeah, good, thank you. That's pretty powerful, actually. And I guess I'm glad we only do this about over 40 years. The next 10 and 20, who knows? Anyway, thanks for being here. Love all of you. I'm going to help Jerrell get over here, get seated, and let him speak a little bit. Okay?
I don't have to have this thing to fall on my face if I don't.
I got your chair. You want the microphone, or
Yeah.
You want to try that?
He's in front, can you hear me? You may want to swap with some of those back. Class
It's on.
class of '85, that's 40 years. Mary Jane's been gone 42.
Hang on just a second. Do a test.
Yes.
There we go.
Turn that thing down. He kept saying, I wanted me to say a few words. He kept mentioning a few words. I was a principal for years. few words is not enough. A lot of things have happened since you graduated. Some before you graduated. A lot of empty chairs in here.
Mm.
Don't we wish we all had somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Every one of you in here has lost somebody close to you. So this is not just for this class, it's for senior moment. My graduating class was from Lubbock High. Lubbock High, last graduating class, which is the full class of high schoolers before Monterey opened. Monterey opened the fall after I graduated. Freddie Holly was one of my classmates.
Mm.
Can you imagine that he would look like this? Y'all know why if you're older than me.
Mm.
You know, I want to say she's my best friend. We'll celebrate 66 in September. You know, they say a dog is man's best friend. I love dogs. We had an old border collie that was taking in the rest of you. 10 years old when we saw her put away back in about January. And she had a little friend, a little Havanese. We died pretty close to the same time, and she was 13. I couldn't do without a dog. And lo and behold, there's a new little creature around our house that we call Happy. And she is the joy if we can ever get her house. We were in Alaska, sitting with some people from South Dakota, and they had been out to see the sled dogs. And we were talking about those there at the table. They, you know, those people up in South Dakota, they talk funny. And I said something about the dogs, and he said, Jerrell, dog is a one-syllable word. I didn't have a heart to tell him I had a cat. So we meet people wherever you go. We found that to be true over the past 42 years since Mary Jane's been gone. We found out what love was really made of. We looked up and somebody would be at the door, and be some kids come in and sit down on the floor, visit the dog, hug a little bit, cry a little bit. And you don't know how much that helped us. One of my favorite Bible verses goes something like this. For we know that God uses all things for the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. What a great Bible verse. It's a promise we all claim. As I was thinking about meeting with this group, I was thinking about how many good things God has done since we launched it. MAD was a brand new organization nationwide. Thanks to Donna and some friends of hers, it became a very active local organization. It created an impact panel where people who had been affected by drunk driving or impaired driving came together how much it hurts and what it does to a family. And all of you that have been through grief or going through grief know what I'm talking about. So there is one thing, the impact family. I know some notes. I didn't think Donna was going to let me have my notes. I had to get it away from her. But I believe that every talk ought to end the same day that it started.
Got plenty of time.
There was scholarship established by the Booster Club.
Mm-hmm.
And every year since then, a small amount of money has gone to a selected person, senior, honorary, which may have helped a little bit with the tuition. God had his hands in that. Project of graduation. Come graduation time, we met up at Big Tech Rec Center. Had a good time visiting with classmates. Perhaps stayed out of a car when they might have been out driving a little bit under the influence. Might have saved some lives. And that's true of all these things we're talking about. Whether it's people who've been sent to a lecture by Jerrell and Donna about adulthood. Care enough about himself and the family and other people to change a little bit of your lifestyle. And we always said that if we could change one person one night, that might be the night. And we went on believing that for quite a few years. There's a tree. Okay, back home. Okay, start back at the beginning.
My name's Jerrell.
That's all it is. There's a tree out there on Monterey, you drive back the area there. And then look over at that tree. That's a gift and remembrance. And I think there's a little instrument out there that asks you for some memories we have when we have. And the shattered dreams is a program that went on every spring where there was a wreck outside. Went through a complete walk of what happens when somebody drives from ends up in a wreck, ruins somebody else's life. Becomes pretty realistic, and we hope that the result of that is, once again, somebody might listen and think through some things and change just a few things in your life that make everybody else's life different. And that's the whole purpose of it. I could go on. I heard a news story today. Shelly Banana. Yeah, there you go. You didn't miss a bit of this, did you? They had in Shelly's house a rule that they call it the Mary Jane rule. No sip?
No simple.
No sipping. What a great rule. I hadn't heard a thing about that this morning. And every once in a while we run into somebody that's got a story. And old Jerrell puts it on his list. So, we just like to thank y'all for being God's hands and helping him keep that promise that he would use all things for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. One last thing I want to put on this, I just got to put this one on because it's been so special to us. Jay Douglas, and Linda Howard. They kept their friendship going. I don't think the marriage ruined it. What a blessing that was to us, to God, to me, to our kids, to see Jay and Linda get together and call him Mr. Rich Douglas. What a thrill it was, and what a tribute. I know one little gal in heaven that's looking down and just smiling over him. It was a great thing that God did there. And we're glad that they're with us today. Well, I've already gone past a few words. Don't worry about being a little older. You live here and talk about the people that look over, people that do look over, people that acted over, people that didn't act their age. Doesn't matter. Just think, next week, I'll have my 70th reunion. I did not have Kay Howard in my mind. Well, I'll tell you what Kay Howard, Monty Hasey was a teammate of mine on the basketball team, and he said he wanted to go visit his aunt in Amarillo. And we went to a place called Stanley's. Now, I had Kay Howard's attention. And Monty and I were fools enough to wear a Levi's leather jacket. And that's when I met Kay Howard. She came over to the car and started listening because of a couple of boys she didn't know and she wouldn't leave. That's when I met Kay. We were in college, moved in. Special people. Always have been our whole school. 70th reunion. We're going to meet in the phone booth. And some of you don't know what the phone booth is. I just tell people it's a little place to call home. Think about it. I just tell them I don't explain it. Thank you all for being here, putting up with this old man. Keep it going. Keep it going.